Hi, today I will show you how I make bread. What we need, I use 2 kilo of flour, 1,5 kilo white flour, normal white flour, and then half a kilo whole flour. It's a bit rougher. We need 2 teaspoons, 2 bigger spoons of salt, 1 spoon per kilo flour. We need 2 cubes of yeast, 1 cube per kilo, and we need 2 cups of normal oil. Normally it's so it's 2 kilos of flour. Normally you can mix it easily by hand, but I have a mixer, so I will use the mixer. It's easier. The yeast, we will solve it into water. Take a spoon and we stir. The water is around 20 degrees. Don't make the water too hot, because that's not good for the yeast. It should not be too hot. Until all the yeast has solved. I use 550 cc water per kilo flour. So here it's 1 liter and 100 cc water. So now the yeast is well dissolved. Then I start by adding all the ingredients into the mixer. First the whole, the tarweblum, wheat flour, half a kilo wheat flour, and then this is the normal white wheat flour. What I like to do is to sift it. Then it becomes much finer. Maybe we make a little place there. I like it more when it's sifted. Then all nuts are out and the wheat flour is more soft. Done. Then we add. Now we can already start the mixer. I add the salt at the sides. Then the 2 cups, not full, because it's a little bit bigger, this one. Like that. Now the yeast. steer for 15 minutes. Since you don't have to do it by hand, then I use the machine, so I let the machine do for 15 minutes. In the meantime, I use a wood oven. I switched on the wood oven. Just make sure that it stays warm, that it doesn't go out. We don't bring them up to temperature yet. There are 2 levels, and here we will bake the bread. I leave it open for the time that being. I will close it when the bread has rose for the second time. After mixing for 15 minutes, it looks like that. Then we can take it out of the mixer. Now we just mix it a little bit. We add a little water just to have some moisture inside. That's enough. With your fingers you push you push it inside so that it's folded. You push with your fingers, you push it inside so that the bread gets folded. Put it into a bowl like that. And here I have the wood oven. What I do, I place those plates here so that the plastic is not in contact with the heat. I add a little stick. Place here a wooden stick on it. It's wood, I know, but it's okay. It will not burn, so that the plateau is reasonably straight. And then we take the bowl and we place it up here, like that. And we cover it with a towel so that it stays moist, like that, so that it's covered. Make sure that the towel is not in contact with the oven, that we don't burn the place down. Like that, and we leave it like that for the first time. We leave it like that for 25 minutes. In the meantime, we leave the door open. We will close the door after the bread has rose up for the first time. And we check the fire, just that it doesn't go out. Add a few sticks. We will not bring it to temperature yet, 200 temperature. We will not bring it up to temperature yet, it's too soon. We will do that when we insert the bread for the second time. So 25 minutes are passed. That's the first time it rose. Didn't raise that much, but it's a little bit softer. So the second time it's softer, it's good. I add again a little water. And we give it a light stir. fold it. We fold the bread. With our fingers we push the bread inside so that it gets folded. Okay, put it back in the bowl, we cover it up, and then we place it again on the heating plates. Make sure the towel is not in contact with anything on camera. And now we bring the oven up to temperature. It should be okay, it didn't go out. Now we bring it up to 250 degrees. We close the door, and the second time we let it rise for 35 minutes. And we bring it to 250 degrees. When that's finished, then we can clean the machine so that it's ready for the next time. Done. So now it's clean and ready for next week or in 10 days. Normally I bake bread every 10 days. So we are 35 minutes further, but it has been a little longer. And the oven is at 250 degrees. It's still a lot of fire. It's a little bit too much, I think. But we will leave maybe the door slightly open. It's too much fire. It will be too hot, but okay, then we leave the door slightly open. So, after 35 minutes, look at that, it rose very well. So, we take it out. Divide it in two parts. And then we roll it out. I like to make sandwiches, so it's easier to eat and it's better. But you can make whole bread of whatever you like. So cut them in small pieces. now that the breads are ready, we can take a sharp knife and make a little cut in them so that they will rise in the oven. They will rise again, they will double the volume, and with the cut they tend to rise better. You can even see here on the table that they already start rising. Temperature is a little going down. We will put them inside, but we will not close the door. Normally the baking time is 25 minutes. So we will set the clock on the mobile. Oops. Clock, and then we change it to 25 minutes start. That's enough, 25 minutes. We don't have to go too far away because the oven is a little bit hot. I added too much fire. There is no fire, but still glowing. So we keep an eye on it. Leave the door a little bit open. Yeah, maybe it should be just enough. We close the door and we come back in 10 minutes to take a look. So this is after 25 minutes. Perfect. See, the bottom ones, they are a little bit too hard baked, but we cut it off and it's okay, you can still eat it. But for the rest, the upper ones, they sound hollow, huh? It's good, huh? It's perfect, it's good. It's not perfect, but it's good. It's good like this. So that's what we make. Of 2 kilos of wheat, we make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 21 words. For me it's enough for 10 days, 10, 12 days for one person.